this video, we'll explore habits, what they are, how they turn into our destinies, and how to make them or break them step by step. Being able to craft, eliminate, and change habits to become more values aligned is really critical to ongoing well-being and anti-fragility as a whole. A few weeks later, Brittany came back and reported to the psychologist that she was enjoying using some of her new rules and decision-making processes and had been consciously working to make her days and environments lower resistance, while also consciously practicing her self-control and working to grow it. She was feeling good, but a little frustrated with her lack of consistency. The psychologist suggested that they do some work around the science of habits and rituals. She explained that habits are a critical tool because they're things that we do over and over again, so they become our destiny, but we do them automatically or without thinking, so they don't have a heavy cost in terms of cognitive energy. So if we can develop habits around values-aligned, goal-supportive, recipe-cultivating behaviors, then we can compound growth in those directions, but without much of a tax on our cognitive load. Brittany saw the potential of compounding her positive behaviors, and at the same time, she immediately got to work identifying habits she wanted to make and habits she wanted to break, and then she and the psychologist worked to break down the cycle present in each: the context, the cue or trigger, the craving, the behavior or habit to satisfy that craving, and the reward. Understanding the environment, craving, and reward would allow them to work on breaking unhelpful cycles and cultivating new ones. Habits are automatic, context-triggered behaviors that are performed with little to no conscious awareness or effort. And they're formed through reinforcement learning, where repeated pairing of a behavior with a specific context or environment or cue or trigger leads to the development of this behavior that satisfies that kind of cue and craving. Now, habits can be really helpful for well-being, resilience, and performance. They can also work against it. They can promote consistency, stability, and behavior around long-term goals. They can help conserve mental energy, reduce decision fatigue, and enhance performance in complex tasks. They can provide a sense of control and predictability and free up cognitive resources. It's just important to note that not all habits are beneficial, and some can have negative effects on well-being, resilience, and performance. Things like smoking, overeating, or excessive social media use. So it's important to be aware of both positive and negative habit loops.